Hey everybody, so in this video I'm going to show you something very interesting. So we're going to look up where Elon Musk was selling the most shares, and then we are going to chart that on the Tesla chart. So we're going to go to sec.gov, we're going to go to Filings, we're going to do Edgar Search and Access, we're going to do Edgar Full Text Search. So from here we're going to type Musk, last name first, and then Elon, and then it's going to show his filings. So we can see 4 insider trading reports. So we're just going to open every single one of them. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. So we can see right here, this transaction date is on November 4th. So if we're looking at November 4th, we're going to look for where the most shares were sold. So we're going to go down this list. And let's see, the most shares is right here. So let me go ahead and highlight that for you guys. So right there, as you guys can see, that is 2,686,528 shares sold at $206.67. So we need to put that on the chart for November 4th. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the next filing. Alright, so this filing is for the 7th. So if we're looking right here, let's see, where's the most? The most is being traded right here. So let's go ahead, let's highlight that again. So here we have 1,747,633 shares. This was sold at $199.45, and this was on the 7th. So we're going to want to mark this on our charts yet again. So I'm going to go ahead and clear all of that, and then we're going to move on to the last SEC Form 4. So this is on the 8th, and this was the last one thus far. So we're assuming that Elon is not going to sell anymore at this point in time, but we never know. But this is the last filing that we saw so far. So where is the most? Well, this one is by far the largest one out of all 3 of these Form 4 filings. So let's go ahead, let's highlight that again. That is 3,107,623 shares sold at $191.46. And this was on the 8th. So I'm going to go over to my chart, and then we're going to go ahead and plop all of those on there. So let me go ahead and do that. So this is Thinkorswim. Now I already have this on here. So I set all these different price levels. So this is that first major sell order right around 207.67. And then we have the second one right here at 199.45. And this one is the largest one. It's 191.47. So let's just take a look at the price action. So this was one of the first large sells that happened on the 4th of November. So you guys can see this massive red candle right there. So, you know, this is where we sold off. This was that second massive sell on the 7th. So if we're looking right here, you can see that price action fell all the way down, it gapped down, and then you can see that right here, it actually tried getting back up. It rejected right here. So you can see it clearly rejected, hard rejection right there. So, you know, people were using this as a potential sell zone, in my opinion. You know, they were looking at these Form 4 filings, or they knew that a large amount of shares were sold right here, which is why a lot of this selling happened right there. So this is all speculation. I could be wrong on this, but it is pretty interesting to see how many, how price action actually got all the way up to here, and then it's sold off from there. So you can see that price action never really got back up to here. So if it does get back above this 206.67 level, I think that would be pretty darn bullish, you guys. But right now, this area right here, this is going to be hard resistance, this 199.45. But the most recent resistance that we're likely going to see is right here at 191.47. Remember, this was where the most shares were being sold. This was on November 8th. So you guys can see that price action has kind of been chopping around here. So if we're going back to this area right here, so this is where he sold. So he sold on the 8th. So we slightly broke above it, you know, went back below, tested back, hard rejection, and then we saw this massive buy. But then, you know, we got right here, we slightly broke above it. We basically went back down, and then we had a clear break above this. Now, it looked like it was going to test this next resistance zone, but then it didn't. You know, it was just chopping around pretty much. And then we got here, we rejected hard off that large Elon sell zone. And then we went all the way back down to this support area. And then this support area became resistance. And, you know, right now, you know, we're right here at around 183. So if we get all the way back up here to this 191.64 area, you know, expect some resistance. Because like I said, this was the most shares being sold on November 8th. This was when Elon sold over 3 million shares. So you guys have this marked on your charts. So again, those levels are 206.67 on November 4th, 199.45 on November 7th, and the most important one, in my opinion, is this 191.47 on November 8th. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a good one.